right, from Firebird Lanes in Salem, Oregon, here for the title matches of today's JBT event. Both divisions at once. Only one bowler still bowling has a JBT title, so we'll see. We'll give at least one person, maybe two, in their first career title. Peyton Combs, one of the ones looking for win number one. He's gone strike, strike in his first 3 frames, and that double basically ties up that match early on, taking on Riker Western, who opened in the first, but has 3 in a row since then. The handicap division, both non-winners. Right down here is Camden Buchanan. He's taken on Noah Evans, who's already had a great season with us, but is still looking to break through for that first win. Noah's got a win by 6 to tie and 7 to win. You see the scores early on. Buchanan's spare double has that early lead, and he's up quickly to not fall further behind for a 3-6-10, which he'll try to do a backup ball on, but it never got there. And meanwhile, Peyton ripped the Messenger across the rack. That spare 3-bagger to open up the lead, but if anybody can rip Messengers right back at him, it's this guy, Riker Western. He throws a heck of a strike ball. Just took down Danny Chalmers, the new Team USA member, by 1 pin, 224 to 223, on a pretty demanding pattern. He's looking to take the lead back, and he does by going dead flush. Spare 4-bagger gets into the 210s. Camden's first shot on camera leaves the same 3-6-10 that Noah just missed. So now that Buchanan's on, it's Camden camera. These are the jokes, people. Thank you very much. As good as it's gonna get. Camden, 12 years old. This is his best tournament finish of any type. Those light hits don't stand a chance when Riker hits the ball right there. 5-bagger, similar to match to how he played Danny. And now Peyton gets 2 more just to get back to the tie. The ball does not push on the spare. He's open, but it's still very early on off to the good start. He's still leading on the scoreboard by 20 plus the 8 pins he's getting. Peyton has been near a title, but his high finish with us ever is 3rd place, so that's no longer true. That's the worst he can do is second. He doesn't want second. Oh, man. That's an excellent shot. It rips the red, and somehow, someway, the 7th pin forgot to fall down. First back-to-back events, right back here tomorrow morning to start it all over again. That one's going to stay the light, but hook way back. Yeah, doesn't quite get the mixer there. Maybe 4-5. No problem with spare from Combs, but he wanted more than that. There's our brand new Team USA member. That's worth it. Danny Chalmers camera wave right there. I do a little pre-match interview with the finalists. I didn't know anything about Camden, so I was asking what he liked about sports and everything. And, he gave me sort of okay answers. Then he told me that his favorite athlete is JSN, and then suddenly I became a Camden Buchanan fan. That's going to be close.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I thought for sure he had it. I thought Combs had a 2-8-10. I thought Camden had the spare, thought Peyton had the strike, and neither one came true. Noah's had 2 4th-place finishes already this season. He also had a big chunk taken out of his spare ball. Where it's still okay to throw it, but the chunk might clip the track. I don't think that had anything to do with his miss earlier. I think he's just got a mental challenge. Striking the 5th, he closes the match to 11 minus the 8 additional. 6 additional, that was good. Remember the very successful Centennial High School team, bowling big up here in the Northwest. That's wide and all the way back, but nothing gets the 10. Western looking for a 6-bagger. It's the kind of role he got on for his lone other career title up at Kingpins back in September. He's got one handicap title, that scratch title that he won. He's just 17, perhaps maybe 18. So I believe this is the spare ball that had the chunk taken out. He's just got to forget about it. No harm, no foul, and a nice spare. Oh, man! When he was playing Danny in the last match, it was just Messenger versus Messenger, and dispatched Chalmers by a stick, and the Messengers have just continued. That 7-bagger puts him in the 240s. Still very much a match here. This coach shooting in the 8 has room for 248. No way! Boy,
Next pair, same pair too.
2 frames in a row on lane lane 30, that rip rack 7-pin and then an absolutely slam 8-pin is just brutality. Criminal bowling offense right there. That's a perfect shot. Oh God, said 9 spare instead. Ouch. Buchanan got a Brooklyn strike there in the 6th, so maintains his lead. Double would just be wonderful for his cause. It's got a hook. Now, just not enough ball speed and power to get out those light hit mixers. The 4-5 last time to 5-7 this time. Must be worth counting right next to all the max power of the scratch. Maybe keeping his head in the match, which is exactly the right way to go. It's been feast or famine for Riker. Basically strike or open. The problem is for Riker's opponents that he strikes them in plentiful and then opens few and far between. It's another makeable split for Buchanan. Not going to get it that way though. I talk over and over in these videos that it's a deep tour and there's, dozens of bowlers that can win a scratch JBT at any time. Riker's not a name you talk about a lot, but when he finds his look out. He can string with the absolute best on tour, and he has strung his way to a title right now. Oh, no, way wide. I'm surprised that even got to the head, but it would have been better for him if it hadn't. No! Similar to Combs, he's going to go right back to the scoreboard. He's going to see really good news when he looks at it, because he's got it. I think he ended that up. Try the backup ball at the 210. No, doesn't get there. So Evans will trail by 11 pins plus the 6 he's given. 17 pins in 3 frames is anybody's game, especially in handicap. It changes so quickly. Mackenzie Clark won her 3rd girls scratch event of the season today with the win over Haley Matson. Big break for Noah drinking at that. Well, the U17 title today went to this guy who's doing some live streaming right now. Meanwhile, beat Evan Doe for the U17 title today. His first. Joey does a lot of video work. How about a 258? Emphatic 258. Like the 2nd scratch and 3rd overall JBT title. Throwing wood all over Salem. Goodness gracious. Boy, Danny bowled a fantastic game. It's a lot of unlucky 9 counts there in the middle. Riker was not letting him have a catch on the 2 there. Okay. Camden keeping the ball in play. It's just right on the head pin. Just hasn't gotten the carry since the 2nd and 3rd frame double, which have kind of kept him afloat this entire match. Meanwhile, Evans missed that spare in the 8th, so Buchanan can actually pick up some points here with a spare bit easier. Frustrating for Combs, bowled a solid game at 220. That keep bowling like that title will come. And that spare will come right here in just a second. There you go.
Let's go, Cam.
Spare in the 8th for Buchanan. 225 is the final over there. The scores were not high today. That is a very well bowled title match.
Yeah, Robinson. Thank you. Hi.
I think I missed the whole.
Why you say hi on his camera? What's wrong with my camera, Riker?
Oh, hi. Sorry.
Buchanan in the 9th. Reefs up high. Boy, that 3-6-10 has not been anybody's friend. No one's been close to it yet. Let's see if Camden can convert it here tonight. Big thanks to Eric and his whole team here at Firebird. Always great hosts. I believe a record number of entries for us at this center. I think we might break that record tomorrow. A short-lived record. Gotta get that ball to the right of the 3 here. He's going to keep the strike ball, so he's probably going to hook on the back. And that was perfect.
Nice pick up, Camden.
Perfectly done in the 9th, and Noah's starting to run out of frames here. Our title sponsor, IM, would be very happy to see the IM logo prominently on his shirt. Bonus money at the end of the season for anybody finals wearing that IN logo, which many of these bowlers do. Noah needs some strikes. He's not going to get one there. Start looking at the scoreboard. He's got a max of 158,
Nice bowling record.
which would turn into a 152. Ken with 9 out for 155, so it's spare sheet and pray for Evans. For that R&B trio back in the 80s, spare sheet and pray. Keep your chin up there, baby. Good job to spare. Now he needs to carry a couple hits here in the 10th. Got a chance. Yeah, beautiful shot there.
Good shot.
Perfectly done. He needs one more. You never know when you're playing the lower average bowler what'll happen. Yeah, all right. A little bit of a struggle mid-game, but a beautiful 10th for him so far, and he needs every pin he can get in this fill ball to force Camden to get a high count. Hey, Isaiah Seaman shot a 300 today. That was by far the high game of the day, far and away his highest career game. I only caught the 12th ball on camera, but he was an excited youngster, finished up 3rd in the tournament. Important fill ball here. Yes, sir. Wow.
Nice finish.
Can't do better in the 10th than that. 3 flush hits gets him to 158 minus the 6 he's giving, so that's essentially a 152. 8 out would be 153. If Camden gets 8 pins in this ball, he wins. Anything less than 8, he'll need to do something with it. 12-year-old in untested waters looking for his first career title.
Get there.
Is that the 8? That's the 8. In fact, that's the 10. Right through the middle. He won before he popped that 10 pin out. He gets it out anyway. He matches Noah's strike in the 10th and wins today's title. Frustrating finish for Noah, but still overall a fantastic season going on. Those 3 top 4 finishes, I believe, might jump him all the way into the points lead after this today too. So not the news you want as a competitor. Of course you want to win the tournament, but big picture news is fantastic for both of them.
Push.
So this kid's gonna go home and say, hey, how'd you do in that bowling tournament against all those older kids? Oh yeah, I won. Wait, you what? Yes, you did.
Okay, I got some things to say.
Daniel, yes.
Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This man does a lot for us.
Who?
This man right here, behind the camera.
Oh,
He does a lot.
yeah, there you go. Team USA bowlers say the nicest things. Split doesn't matter. He knows the final score there. Come here, buddy. There's about to be a big old smile bursting on his face. And Pop as well. That is what it's all about. Great vibe all day here in Salem. We'll do it all over again in the morning. Congrats to our brand new champion.